Hey guys, update on the quantum stocks. Moved down on Friday, still okay, in my opinion. Either it's gonna be here on IONQ a 1-2 and then a 1-2 and then another 1-2, or just a single 1-2 1-2. I mean a double, not a triple. If that's the case, we allow ourselves more space to the downside. These fips will move like this, but before we invalidate this, I want to keep these fips here, and we're only at the 0.5 fip, okay? Zooming in. To me, this looks maybe a bit like a 5-wave move here. Can be an A wave, a B wave, and then now a 1, 2, 3. So 4, and maybe we wick below here one more time next week when we start the week. Just want to check quickly. Do we have an 886 hit? I don't think so. Nope, we just missed out, but this is a pretty high move up for a wave 2, okay? If you want to label this a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the bears, this is weak. Favoring the bulls in my opinion. Also, we have got a lot of room to the downside still, even if we now wick below this trend line. The trend line is just here, doesn't matter. It can help, yes, as you can see here. Maybe I need to even take it better like this. So maybe we do now move down, okay? Take the slow bounce of this trend line and then, yeah, go again. First of all, we want to take this point of control at 53.01. As you can see, we have respected it well enough to keep it still there, okay? And then, yeah, this can be a 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in an ABC, after which we want to try to move to the upside, okay? And if we keep showing weakness even after this bounce, then we'll look again and we'll try to extend the correction. To me, still this looks corrective, not impulsive, okay? Also, this move is almost complete, I would say, unless this is gonna be like another 1-2. This is too weak for a wave 3, okay? So rather I label this an ABC. Maybe one more thing I can do is add this box here as a target box for wave C. And as you can see, we have respected the 1-to-1 as well, taken from this to this. So that's, to me, a nice sign. If we now move down one more time, we will maybe on the local time frame, on the 15-minute, create a bullish divergence here. Okay, move down, test this trend line, test the next fib, maybe the golden ratio, and then from there try to move to the upside. There will be pressure on the S&P, in my opinion. Yes, I think locally here we will move up. Locally, this looks like a 5-wave move that's ended or about to end. We've respected this point of control here. I do expect a bounce, but because this looks like a 5-wave move, I think this is gonna be only the A wave. We will get a B wave and then one more leg down. We need a bit of a correction on the S&P if you want to look at the video of the S&P to understand it more. So there will be pressure on other stocks as well. On the days where the S&P allows a bit of a neutral or a green day, we need to see strength on these stocks, okay? So for quantum computing, I'm going with the 1-2-1-2, okay? Taking then the fips from this low to this high. We are now at the 0.5 to 0.618 range. I'll just toggle those on for now. We've got this trend line coming and this one here as potential structural support, and then we've got, yeah, this cluster and this cluster point of control here at 961 as extra levels of potential support. To me, still, I'm leaning towards this was the low and we're gonna move higher. And yeah, of course, the oil and the Strait of Hormuz might help with it. I read something yesterday that there are more and more ships being allowed to go through the strait by Iran. I think the live blog is not there now. Probably on Monday it will open again if there is some news, so no update today. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.